Yeah, hi guys, quick video just showing an engine tear down on a Sachs. It's a 502 engine. It's out of a little KTM hobby moped, which is currently away being blasted and resprayed. It's Elridge, so it's about 73, I think that is. It's had a couple of sets, a couple of coats rather, of paint. It literally looks like someone's painted it, but in one way it's quite handy because the last guy that did it stripped it right down and painted everything. Sod to clean up, but it's kept it in pretty good nick, so no corrosion. Yeah, so engine, cheated a little bit here. I have actually already stripped it, but I'll just show you a quick demo what these involve. Yeah, so obviously head off, not a problem. This one's will clean up easily. Barrel off, took a bit of doing because the piston was seized in there, but in actual fact that barrel's okay. I've got a small honing tool that will go through there, so that's fine. Piston, someone had a go at it already. If you can see that, that's taken a couple of whacks from a hammer by the look of it. I've got piston rings already for these. So let's either replace that or that might clean up. Yeah, so I've just got a couple of bits in here. And you've got a gudgeon pin, 2 clips, and that's the air intake. The carb fits on the end there. And carb just sits over, so I'll bing carburetors on these. So that's done. You have a side panel here, which I've taken off. The rubber seal on there, that is literally just the crankcase there. Yeah. Took this off a while ago and cleaned it up. It's not particularly, hasn't come up particularly well, to be honest. I've just done another one. Oh, bike's actually sat behind me and it come up much better. It's not bad, but could be better. Yeah, and then obviously inside this end you have the flywheel. Oh, there's a nut. So undo the nut, flywheel off. Don't lever them and hit the end of the flywheel. Just get a flywheel puller. These are, I don't know what I'll pay for that. You can get them really cheap. I think that was about £8 off of eBay. So it's a dual one, so 2 different sizes. The smaller thread size is 19 by, oh, hang on, let's have a look, start that one. Yeah, it's 19 by 1mm pitch. And the coarser one is 22 by 1.5mm, and it's this one that fits inside these. So you just screw that in, and then if you've got a little impact, if you've got an impact driver, we've got a little DeWalt one, that's an 18mm, just whack it on, it comes off, that pulls off. But yeah, I wouldn't muck about trying to get that off any other way. That is so much easier with one of these. That is a, oh, I just knocked my camera. Might have done. I think it's German. A Flywheel Trekker flywheel puller. It says on there CEV Ducati Bosch, and it's UN 54846. Different number there, not sure why that is, but yeah, so yeah, get one of them. I've got another one actually for 2-stroke engines as well, the bigger stuff. So yeah, and then as I've already taken this off, you've got a keyway just there. Take your keyway off, take your cam off, there's a spring washer behind that. 2 screws, feed the wires out through the 2 holes up here. It all just comes out, and I'm amazed at how clean that is actually. So I say it was kept indoors, I think, this bike. Right, so yeah, that's it. And there's 5 screws there you undo. They're all the same length, you haven't got to muck about with those. Be very careful when you pull this off, because there are you get spacers and needle roller bearings. So these 2 actually, these 2 washers here that need a roller bearing and this spacer, they sit on here. There's another needle roller. I can't remember where that goes at the minute. Yeah, and actually, again, like I say, I've cheated. I've pulled this cover off already, because inside here you have the rest of the epicyclic, like gear train almost. So that goes through there. So that goes to your external drive for your chain sprocket. And this actually fits in there. There's a rubber seal that goes around there. My seals are just up there. I've got my bloody camera again. Poxy hat, that is. My peak cap. Yeah, this only goes one way, so you've got to cut out there, slot there rather, where that pin goes, so you can't go wrong. So that will only go one way, and it's important, I think, for these oil feed holes. Yeah, so, and then we've got, yeah, so there we go. So this is a Fitchel & Sachs. It's a 502/1A. And the rest of that will tell me where that's, might even tell me which country the engines come from. Yeah, so that's really sort of it. I'm not going to strip it any further. You've got your drain plug, you've got your level hole there, and the one at the top here, which is also a vented. That's where your decompression cable goes in through there. Probably can't see that, I would have thought. But yeah, and unfortunately someone had mucked about with the decompression cable, so I've had to take that out of there. They're not that bad. It's easy to actually push the cable and bring the cable out through this hole. I couldn't actually get it out the other way, so I'm not sure it does, to be fair. No, it doesn't. I can now see down that hole where the decompression cable goes. Yeah, the nipple wouldn't have gone through there. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I need a good clean up. I say possibly new piston. You know, just I'm probably gonna, these will all get sandblasted, and I might actually just powder coat these, that black and that an aluminium colour, because powder coating shouldn't come off with the heat. Yeah, so that's it. Quick tear down, and that's the easy bit. Cleaning it, painting it, putting it back together is the is not too difficult, obviously, but it's just a lot of work to do for such a little engine. Yeah, so that's it from me. I'll probably do another video showing the outcome when it's all back together. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.